Daily Routines and Weekend Plans. Chapter 1, Monday Morning Routine. Sarah opens her eyes at 6:30 in the morning. She always wakes up at 6:30 on weekdays. This is her daily routine. "Good morning," she says to herself. Sarah gets out of bed and goes to the bathroom. She brushes her teeth for 2 minutes. She always brushes her teeth for 2 minutes. After that, she washes her face with cold water. Sarah goes to the kitchen and makes coffee. She drinks coffee every morning. She never drinks tea in the morning. While the coffee is ready, she checks her phone for messages. "I have 3 messages," she thinks. One message is from her friend Emma. Emma always sends good morning messages. Sarah smiles and writes back, "Good morning, Emma. Have a great day." At 7 o'clock, Sarah eats breakfast. She usually eats toast with butter and jam. Sometimes she eats cereal with milk. Today she chooses toast because she has strawberry jam. She loves strawberry jam. After breakfast, Sarah takes a shower. She takes a shower every morning after breakfast. The water is warm and relaxing. She sings her favorite song while she showers. Sarah always sings in the shower. At 7:45, Sarah gets dressed for work. She works in an office, so she wears professional clothes. Today, she wears a blue dress and black shoes. She looks in the mirror and says, "I look good today." Sarah packs her lunch for work. She makes a sandwich with chicken and vegetables. She also packs an apple and a bottle of water. She always brings lunch from home because it's cheaper and healthier. At 8:15, Sarah leaves her apartment. She walks to the bus stop. The bus stop is 5 minutes from her home. She waits for the number 42 bus. The bus usually comes at 8:25. Sarah is never late for work because she follows the same routine every day. Chapter 2, Tuesday Evening Routine. It's Tuesday evening. Sarah comes home from work at 6 o'clock. She's tired but happy. Work was good today. "Hello, apartment," she says when she opens the door. Sarah always talks to her apartment when she comes home. It makes her feel less lonely. First, Sarah changes her clothes. She takes off her work dress and puts on comfortable clothes. She wears sweatpants and a t-shirt. These are her favorite home clothes. Sarah goes to the kitchen and opens the refrigerator. "What should I cook tonight?" she asks herself. She sees chicken, vegetables, and rice. Perfect! I'll make chicken with rice and vegetables. While Sarah cooks dinner, she listens to music. She loves listening to music while cooking. Tonight, she listens to pop music. She dances a little while she stirs the rice. Cooking is fun when you dance, Sarah thinks. At 7:30, Sarah eats dinner. She sits at her small kitchen table and eats slowly. She doesn't watch TV while eating because she wants to enjoy her food. The chicken is delicious and the vegetables are fresh. After dinner, Sarah washes the dishes. She always washes dishes immediately after eating. "Clean kitchen, happy life," she always says. This is something her mother taught her. At 8 o'clock, Sarah calls her mother. She calls her mother every Tuesday evening. This is their special time to talk. "Hi, Mom. How are you?" Sarah says. "Hello, sweetheart." "I'm fine. How was your day?" her mother replies. They talk for 30 minutes. Sarah tells her mother about work, her friends, and her plans. Her mother tells Sarah about the garden, the neighbors, and the family cat. Sarah loves these conversations with her mother. After the phone call, Sarah reads a book. She reads for 1 hour every evening. Tonight, she reads a romance novel. The story is about a woman who travels around the world. Sarah dreams about traveling too. At 10 o'clock, Sarah gets ready for bed. She brushes her teeth, washes her face, and puts on her pajamas. She sets her alarm for 6:30 tomorrow morning. Sarah goes to bed at 10:30 every night. Good sleep is important for her daily routine. Chapter 3, Wednesday, Work Day. Wednesday morning starts like every other morning. Sarah wakes up at 6:30, brushes her teeth, and makes coffee. But today is a little different. Today, she has an important meeting at work. I need to be extra prepared today, Sarah thinks while she drinks her coffee. Sarah chooses her best professional outfit. She wears a black suit with a white shirt. She looks very professional and confident. At work, Sarah's colleague Mike talks to her about the meeting. "Are you ready for the presentation?" Mike asks. "Yes, I'm ready. I practiced yesterday evening," Sarah replies. "That's good. The client will arrive at 10 o'clock, Mike says. "Perfect. I always arrive early for important meetings," Sarah says. The meeting goes very well. Sarah gives an excellent presentation. Her boss is very happy with her work. "Great job, Sarah. The client loved your ideas," her boss says. "Thank you. I worked hard on this project," Sarah replies. After work, Sarah feels proud and happy. She decides to celebrate a little. Instead of going straight home, she stops at her favorite cafe. She orders a cappuccino and a piece of chocolate cake. Sarah sits by the window and watches people walking on the street. She thinks about her successful day. Hard work always pays off, she tells herself. At home, Sarah calls her best friend Emma to share the good news. "Emma, guess what happened today?" Sarah says excitedly. "Tell me everything," Emma replies. Sarah tells Emma about the successful meeting and the client's positive reaction. Emma is very happy for her friend. "I'm so proud of you, Sarah. You deserve this success," Emma says. "Thank you, Emma. You're such a good friend," Sarah replies. Chapter 4, Thursday, Workout Day. Thursday is Sarah's workout day. She goes to the gym every Thursday after work. Exercise is an important part of her weekly routine. Sarah packs her gym bag in the morning before work. She puts in workout clothes, a water bottle, a towel, and her headphones. She never forgets her headphones because music makes exercise more fun. At work, Sarah's colleague Jenny asks about her exercise routine. "Do you really go to the gym every week?" Jenny asks. "Yes, every Thursday. I've been doing this for 2 years," Sarah replies. "That's amazing. I always say I'll start exercising, but I never do," Jenny says. "You should try it. Exercise makes me feel strong and happy," Sarah explains. "Maybe I'll come with you next week," Jenny suggests. "That would be great. We can exercise together," Sarah says happily. After work, Sarah takes the bus to the gym. The gym is 10 minutes from her office. She changes into her workout clothes and starts with a warm-up on the treadmill. Sarah runs for 20 minutes. While she runs, she listens to energetic music. Running makes her feel free and powerful. She thinks about her goals and dreams while she exercises. After running, Sarah does strength training. She lifts weights and does exercises for her arms, legs, and stomach. A personal trainer named David helps her. "Your technique is getting better every week, Sarah," David says. "Thank you. I practice the exercises you teach me," Sarah replies. "That's why you're making progress." "Consistency is the key," David explains. Sarah finishes her workout with stretching exercises. Stretching helps her muscles relax after the intense exercise. At home, Sarah takes a long, hot shower. After exercising, she always feels refreshed and energized. She makes a healthy dinner with grilled fish, salad, and brown rice. Exercise day is always a good day, Sarah thinks while eating her nutritious meal. Chapter 5, Friday, Plans and Social Time. Friday morning feels different from other days. Sarah wakes up at 6:30 as usual, but she's more excited because the weekend is coming. While Sarah drinks her morning coffee, she thinks about her weekend plans. Tomorrow, she wants to clean her apartment and go shopping. On Sunday, she plans to meet her friend Emma for lunch. At work, Sarah's colleagues are also excited about the weekend. "What are your plans for this weekend, Sarah?" her colleague Mike asks. "Tomorrow, I'll clean my apartment and do some shopping. On Sunday, I'll have lunch with my friend Emma." "What about you?" Sarah replies. "I'll visit my parents on Saturday. On Sunday, I'll watch football with my friends," Mike says. "That sounds nice. Family time is important," Sarah says. "Yes, I always visit my parents on weekends. It's our family tradition," Mike explains. During lunch break, Sarah makes plans with Emma for Sunday. "Hi, Emma. Are we still meeting for lunch on Sunday?" Sarah asks on the phone. "Of course. I'm looking forward to it." "Where should we meet?" Emma replies. "How about that new Italian restaurant downtown?" "I heard they have delicious pasta," Sarah suggests. "Perfect. I love Italian food." "What time?" Emma asks. "Is 1 p.m. good for you?" Sarah asks. "Yes, 1 p.m. is perfect. I'll see you there on Sunday," Emma confirms. After work, Sarah meets her neighbor, Mrs. Johnson, in the hallway. Mrs. Johnson is an elderly lady who lives alone. Sarah always talks to her when they meet. "Good evening, Mrs. Johnson. How are you today?" Sarah asks kindly. "Hello, dear. I'm fine, thank you. How was your work today?" Mrs. Johnson replies. "Work was good. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I'll have time to relax," Sarah says. "That's wonderful. Young people work too hard these days," Mrs. Johnson says. "Maybe, but I enjoy my job." "Have a good evening, Mrs. Johnson," Sarah says. "You too, dear. Enjoy your weekend," Mrs. Johnson replies. At home, Sarah prepares for a relaxing evening. She orders pizza for dinner because she doesn't want to cook on Friday night. While waiting for the pizza, she organizes her weekend plans. Sarah writes in her notebook, Saturday, clean apartment, grocery shopping, laundry. Sunday, lunch with Emma, read book, prepare for next week. "I like making lists. It helps me organize my time," Sarah thinks.
That's all for today. This is the end of part 1 of Sarah's story about daily routines and weekend plans. In today's listening practice, we followed Sarah through her Monday morning routine, Tuesday evening activities, Wednesday workday, Thursday gym session, and Friday plans with her colleagues. Don't forget to check out the next video for part 2, where we'll continue with Sarah's weekend activities, Saturday cleaning and shopping, and Sunday lunch with Emma. See you in the next video. Welcome back to part 2 of Sarah's story. In the previous video, we listened to Sarah's weekday routines from Monday to Friday. Today, we'll continue with her weekend, Saturday, and Sunday activities. Are you ready to hear about Sarah's weekend plans and activities? Let's continue with the story.
Chapter 6. Saturday, Cleaning and Shopping Day. Saturday morning is different from weekday mornings. Sarah wakes up naturally at 8 a.m. without an alarm clock. She feels rested and happy. "I love Saturday mornings," Sarah says while stretching in bed. Sarah makes coffee and sits on her balcony to enjoy the peaceful morning. She watches birds flying and people walking their dogs in the park across the street. After breakfast, Sarah starts cleaning her apartment. She puts on comfortable clothes and energetic music. Cleaning is more fun with good music. First, Sarah cleans the bathroom. She scrubs the shower, cleans the mirror, and mops the floor. "A clean bathroom makes me feel fresh," she thinks. Next, Sarah cleans the kitchen. She washes all the dishes, cleans the stove, and organizes the refrigerator. She throws away old food and makes space for new groceries. Then, Sarah vacuums the living room and bedroom. She moves furniture to clean underneath. She also dusts all surfaces and waters her plants. "My plants look happy today," Sarah says while giving them water. After 2 hours of cleaning, Sarah's apartment looks perfect. Everything is organized and spotless. Cleaning is hard work, but the result is worth it, Sarah thinks, looking at her beautiful, clean home. At 11 a.m., Sarah gets ready to go shopping. She makes a shopping list: milk, bread, fruits, vegetables, chicken, rice, coffee, and shampoo. Sarah takes the bus to the shopping center. The bus is not crowded on Saturday morning. She enjoys looking out the window during the ride. At the supermarket, Sarah follows her shopping list carefully. She buys fresh fruits, apples, bananas, and oranges. She chooses vegetables, tomatoes, carrots, and lettuce. In the meat section, Sarah buys fresh chicken for next week's meals. She also buys fish for a healthy dinner tonight. "Excuse me, where can I find rice?" Sarah asks a store employee. "Rice is in aisle 7, next to the pasta," the employee replies helpfully. "Thank you very much," Sarah says. Sarah also buys household items, toilet paper, shampoo, and cleaning supplies. She always keeps her home well stocked with necessary items. At the checkout, the cashier is friendly and smiling. "Did you find everything you needed?" the cashier asks. "Yes, thank you." "Everything was easy to find," Sarah replies. "Great. Have a wonderful weekend," the cashier says. "You too." "Thank you," Sarah responds. Back home, Sarah organizes all her purchases. She puts food in the refrigerator and freezer. She stores household items in the bathroom and cleaning closet. Shopping is finished. Now I can relax, Sarah thinks with satisfaction. Chapter 7, Sunday, Social Time and Week Preparation. Sunday morning is Sarah's favorite time of the week. She wakes up at 8:30 a.m. feeling completely relaxed. There's no rush, no stress, just peaceful morning time. Sarah makes a special Sunday breakfast. Instead of her usual toast, she makes pancakes with honey and fresh fruit. She also makes fresh orange juice. Sunday breakfast should be special, Sarah says while flipping pancakes. While eating breakfast, Sarah reads the news on her tablet. She likes to stay informed about what's happening in the world. She also checks the weather forecast for the coming week. Next week will be sunny and warm. Perfect weather for walking to work, Sarah thinks. After breakfast, Sarah takes a long, relaxing shower. She uses her favorite lavender soap and takes her time. Sunday showers are always longer and more luxurious. Sarah chooses a casual but nice outfit for lunch with Emma. She wears jeans, a pretty blouse, and comfortable shoes. She also puts on light makeup and her favorite earrings. At 12:30 p.m., Sarah leaves her apartment to meet Emma. The Italian restaurant is 20 minutes away by bus. Sarah arrives 5 minutes early because she never likes to be late. Emma arrives exactly at 1 p.m. She looks happy and excited to see Sarah. "Sarah, you look great today," Emma says, giving her friend a warm hug. "Thank you. You look wonderful too. I love your dress," Sarah replies. "Thank you. I bought it yesterday. I couldn't decide between blue and green, but I chose blue," Emma explains. "Blue is definitely your color," Sarah says. The friends sit at a table by the window. The restaurant is cozy and smells delicious. They look at the menu together. "Everything looks so good." "What are you going to order?" Emma asks. "I think I'll have the chicken pasta with mushrooms." "What about you?" Sarah replies. "I'll try the seafood risotto. I heard it's their specialty," Emma says. While waiting for their food, Sarah and Emma talk about their week. "How was your work this week?" Emma asks. "It was really good. I had that important presentation on Wednesday, and it went perfectly," Sarah explains. "That's fantastic. I'm so proud of you. You worked so hard for that project," Emma says. "Yes, but hard work always pays off." "How was your week?" Sarah asks. "My week was okay. Nothing special happened, but I started a new book. It's about a woman who travels to Japan," Emma shares. "That sounds interesting. I love travel stories. Maybe you can lend it to me when you finish," Sarah suggests. "Of course." "You'll love it," Emma promises.
Their food arrives and looks absolutely delicious. Both friends enjoy their meals and continue chatting about life, work, and future plans. Their food arrives and looks absolutely delicious. Both friends enjoy their meals and continue chatting about life, work, and future plans. Chapter 8, Sunday Evening, Week Preparation. Back home, Sarah feels happy and satisfied after spending time with Emma. Good friends make life more meaningful and enjoyable. Sarah changes into comfortable home clothes and makes herself a cup of tea. She sits in her favorite chair and thinks about the beautiful day she had. Sundays with Emma are always perfect, Sarah thinks while sipping her tea. At 4 p.m., Sarah starts preparing for the coming week. She calls this her Sunday preparation routine. This routine helps her start Monday mornings smoothly and without stress. First, Sarah checks her work calendar for the week. She has 3 meetings, 1 presentation, and a project deadline on Friday. It will be a busy week, but I'm ready, Sarah thinks while writing notes in her planner. Next, Sarah plans her meals for the week. She decides what to cook each day and checks if she has all the ingredients. This saves time during busy weekdays. Monday, chicken soup. Tuesday, fish with vegetables. Wednesday, pasta with tomatoes. Thursday, after gym, light salad. Friday, celebration dinner, steak with potatoes. Sarah writes in her notebook. Sarah also prepares her clothes for Monday. She chooses a professional outfit and makes sure everything is clean and ready. This saves precious time on Monday morning. Then Sarah does her weekly laundry. She washes her work clothes, gym clothes, and casual clothes. While the washing machine works, she cleans her already clean apartment a little more. A clean start to the week makes me feel organized and confident, Sarah thinks. At 6 p.m., Sarah cooks a simple but nutritious dinner. She makes grilled fish with steamed vegetables and rice. Cooking relaxes her and helps her transition from weekend mode to weekday preparation. While eating dinner, Sarah reviews her goals for the week. She wants to complete her project on time, maintain her exercise routine, and call her mother twice. Small goals are easier to achieve than big ones, Sarah reminds herself. After dinner, Sarah reads her book for 1 hour. Reading helps her relax and forget about work stress. Tonight, she reads 3 chapters about the woman traveling in Japan. Maybe someday I'll travel to Japan too, Sarah dreams while reading. At 8 p.m., Sarah calls her mother for their second weekly call. "Hi, Mom. How was your weekend?" Sarah asks. "Hello, sweetheart. My weekend was lovely. I worked in the garden and had lunch with your aunt. How was your weekend?" her mother replies. Sarah tells her mother about cleaning, shopping, and lunch with Emma. Her mother enjoys hearing about Sarah's routine and social life. "I'm glad you have such a good friend like Emma," her mother says. "Yes, Emma makes my life much happier. Good friends are precious," Sarah agrees. They talk for 20 minutes about family news, the weather, and plans for the week. At 9 p.m., Sarah takes a relaxing bath with lavender bath salts. Sunday evening baths help her transition from weekend relaxation to weekday energy. While in the bath, Sarah reflects on her week. She feels grateful for her health, her job, her friends, and her comfortable life. "I have a good life. Simple routines make me happy," Sarah thinks peacefully. At 10 p.m., Sarah gets ready for bed. She sets her alarm for 6:30 a.m., prepares her coffee maker for tomorrow morning, and puts her work bag by the door. "Everything is ready for tomorrow. I can sleep peacefully tonight," Sarah says to herself. Sarah gets into bed with a content smile. She's tired but happy. Her weekend was perfect, productive Saturday and social Sunday. Tomorrow starts a new week of familiar routines and small adventures. Good night, world. Tomorrow is another beautiful day. Sarah whispers before falling asleep. Conclusion: the beauty of simple routines. Sarah's week shows us that happiness doesn't come from extraordinary events. It comes from simple, consistent routines that give structure and meaning to our days. Every morning, Sarah wakes up at the same time. Every evening, she follows similar patterns. This might seem boring to some people, but for Sarah, routines create a foundation for a happy, organized life. Her daily routines include morning coffee, healthy meals, regular exercise, work responsibilities, evening phone calls, and good sleep. These simple activities create a rhythm that makes her feel secure and content. Her weekend plans balance productivity with relaxation. Saturday is for taking care of practical needs, cleaning and shopping. Sunday is for social connection and preparation for the new week. Sarah's story teaches us that we don't need dramatic changes to improve our lives. We need consistent, healthy routines that support our goals and values. Small daily choices create big life changes. Sarah chooses to exercise regularly, eat healthy food, maintain friendships, and stay organized. These choices accumulate over time to create a satisfying life. The most important lesson from Sarah's week is that routine doesn't mean boring. Routine means creating space for the things that matter: health, relationships, personal growth, and peace of mind. Sarah's simple week contains all the elements of a good life: work that gives purpose, exercise that maintains health, friends who provide joy, family connections that offer support, and personal time that allows reflection and growth. This is the beauty of ordinary days lived well. Every small routine contributes to a larger pattern of contentment and success. Sarah's story reminds us that happiness is often found not in extraordinary moments, but in the consistent care we give to our daily lives. Tomorrow, Sarah will wake up at 6:30 a.m. and begin another week of her beautiful, simple routine, and she wouldn't want it any other way.
Hey English learners, ready for an exciting house tour? I'm about to take you inside a wonderful home where you'll discover amazing rooms, cozy furniture, and everyday treasures. This story is specially designed for a 2-level students. You'll hear clear, useful vocabulary about homes that you can use right away. Grab your headphones and let's explore together. My perfect home. Hello, everyone. My name is Anna, and I want to tell you about my home. I live in a beautiful house with my family, and I absolutely love it. Let me take you on a tour of every room in my house. I think you'll find it very interesting. When you first arrive at my house, you see the front door. The front door is blue and it has a golden door handle. Next to the door, there are two small windows. The windows have white curtains. I really like the front door because it looks very welcoming. Now, let's go inside. The first room you enter is the living room. The living room is my favorite room in the house. It's big and bright, and it has many comfortable pieces of furniture. In the living room, there's a large sofa. The sofa is brown and very soft. I love sitting on the sofa when I want to relax. Next to the sofa, there's a small coffee table. The coffee table is made of wood, and it's always very clean. On the coffee table, I always keep some books and magazines. I also put a small vase with flowers on the coffee table. The flowers make the living room smell wonderful. Behind the sofa, there is a big bookshelf. The bookshelf has many books on it. I have books about cooking, travel, and languages. I really enjoy reading these books in my free time. In the corner of the living room, there's a television. The television is not too big and not too small. It's just the right size. Under the television, there's a TV stand. The TV stand has some drawers where we keep remote controls. Above the television, there are some family photos on the wall. These photos make me very happy when I look at them. The living room has two large windows. The windows have blue curtains that match the front door. During the day, we open the curtains and lots of natural light comes into the room. The floor in the living room is made of wood, and there is a big carpet in the center. The carpet is very colorful. It has red, blue, and yellow patterns. Now, let me show you the kitchen. The kitchen is right next to the living room. I spend a lot of time in the kitchen because I love cooking. The kitchen has white walls and a tile floor. The tiles are small and white, and they're very easy to clean. In the kitchen, there are many important things. First, there's a big refrigerator. The refrigerator is white and very tall. Inside the refrigerator, we keep milk, eggs, vegetables, fruits, and many other foods. The refrigerator always makes a quiet humming sound. Next to the refrigerator, there is a stove. The stove has 4 burners where I cook my meals. Above the stove, there is a microwave. I use the microwave to heat up food quickly. The kitchen also has many cabinets. The cabinets are white, just like the walls. In the cabinets, we keep plates, bowls, cups, and glasses. We also keep pots, pans, and cooking utensils in the cabinets. There is a big sink under one of the windows. The sink has 2 parts, one for washing dishes and one for rinsing them. Above the sink, there is a window where I can see our backyard while I wash dishes. In the center of the kitchen, there is a kitchen island. The kitchen island has a smooth granite top. We use the kitchen island for preparing food and eating quick meals. Around the kitchen island, there are 4 bar stools. The bar stools are black and very comfortable. My family often sits on these stools when we eat breakfast. On the kitchen counter, there are many everyday objects. There is a toaster where we make toast every morning. Next to the toaster, there is a coffee maker. The coffee maker is very important because my parents drink coffee every day. There is also a fruit bowl that always has fresh apples, bananas, and oranges. I really like having fresh fruit available in the kitchen. Let's go upstairs now. At the top of the stairs, there is a long hallway. The hallway has a soft carpet and many pictures on the walls. The pictures show different places we have visited on vacation. I love looking at these pictures because they bring back happy memories. The first room upstairs is my bedroom. My bedroom is my private space, and I really love it. The walls in my bedroom are light pink, and the floor has soft carpet. My bed is in the center of the room. The bed has a comfortable mattress and many soft pillows. I have a pink bedspread that matches the walls. Every night, I sleep very well in my bed. Next to my bed, there is a nightstand. On the nightstand, I keep a lamp, an alarm clock, and a glass of water. The lamp has a white shade, and it gives soft light when I read before sleeping. The alarm clock is digital, and it wakes me up every morning at 7 o'clock. Across from my bed, there is a large wardrobe. The wardrobe has many shelves and hanging space. In the wardrobe, I keep all my clothes, shirts, pants, dresses, and jackets. I also keep my shoes at the bottom of the wardrobe. The wardrobe has mirrors on the doors, so I can see myself when I get dressed. In the corner of my bedroom, there is a desk and a chair. The desk is white and has many drawers. On the desk, I keep pencils, pens, notebooks, and my computer. The chair is very comfortable, and it helps me sit properly. My bedroom also has one big window. The window has yellow curtains that make the room feel sunny and happy. From my window, I can see our garden and the street. I really enjoy looking out the window in the morning when I wake up. Now let's visit my parents' bedroom. Their bedroom is bigger than mine. The walls are light blue, and the floor has the same soft carpet as the hallway. Their bed is very large. It's called a king-size bed. The bed has white sheets and many pillows. My parents always make their bed every morning. In my parents' bedroom, there are 2 nightstands, one on each side of the bed. Each nightstand has a lamp and some personal items. My mother keeps her jewelry box on her nightstand, and my father keeps his books there. The lamps match each other perfectly. My parents have a very big wardrobe. Actually, they have 2 separate wardrobes, one for my mother and one for my father. My mother's wardrobe has many beautiful dresses, shirts, and accessories. My father's wardrobe has suits, ties, and casual clothes. Between the 2 wardrobes, there is a full-length mirror. The parents' bedroom also has a small seating area. There is a comfortable armchair and a small table. My mother often sits in the armchair when she reads her books or magazines. The armchair is covered with soft gray fabric. Let's continue our tour. The bathroom is very important in any house. Our bathroom has white tiles on the walls and floor. The tiles are always clean and shiny. In the bathroom, there's a bathtub and a separate shower. The bathtub is white and quite deep. I love taking baths in this bathtub, especially when I'm tired. The shower has glass doors and a rainfall shower head. The water pressure is always perfect, and the temperature is just right. Next to the shower, there is a toilet. The toilet is white, like everything else in the bathroom. Above the toilet, there are some shelves where we keep towels and toilet paper. The bathroom has a large sink with a big mirror above it. The mirror has lights around it, so it's easy to see when we brush our teeth or wash our faces. Under the sink, there's a cabinet where we keep soap, shampoo, toothpaste, and other bathroom items. On the bathroom counter, there are many everyday objects. There are 2 toothbrushes in a holder, a tube of toothpaste, and some hand soap. We also have a hairdryer and some bottles of shampoo and conditioner. Everything is organized and in its proper place. Now, let me tell you about a very special room, the dining room. The dining room is where our family eats dinner together every evening. The dining room has a large wooden table in the center. The table can seat 6 people comfortably. Around the table, there are 6 matching chairs. The chairs have soft cushions that make dinner time very comfortable. Above the dining table, there's a beautiful chandelier. The chandelier has many small lights that create a warm, cozy atmosphere during dinner. When we have special occasions, we always turn on the chandelier to make the room feel more elegant. Against one wall of the dining room, there is a large cabinet called a china cabinet. In the china cabinet, we keep our best plates, glasses, and serving dishes. We only use these special dishes when we have guests or during holidays. The china cabinet has glass doors, so you can see all the beautiful dishes inside. The dining room also has a sideboard. On the sideboard, we keep placemats, napkins, and serving utensils. During dinner, we put the food on the sideboard so everyone can serve themselves. The sideboard is very useful and helps keep the dining table organized. Let's go back downstairs and visit the basement. The basement is a very practical space in our house. The walls are painted white and the floor is concrete. Even though it's underground, the basement is well lit and not scary at all. In the basement, we have a laundry area. There's a washing machine and a dryer. The washing machine is white and quite large. We do laundry twice a week, usually on Wednesday and Saturday. Next to the washing machine, there is the dryer. The dryer helps our clothes dry quickly, especially during winter when it's difficult to hang clothes outside. The basement also has lots of storage space. We keep many boxes and containers in the basement. In these boxes, we store Christmas decorations, old clothes, and things we don't use every day. There are metal shelves where we organize all these boxes. Everything is labeled so we can find what we need easily. One corner of the basement is set up as a small workshop. There is a workbench and many tools. My father likes to fix things and work on small projects in this area. The workbench has drawers where he keeps screws, nails, and small tools. Above the workbench, there are larger tools hanging on the wall. Now, let me tell you about the outside of our house, the garden. Our garden is beautiful in every season. We have a large backyard with green grass. The grass is always well maintained, and we cut it every weekend during spring and summer. In the garden, there are many flowers. We have roses, tulips, and daisies. The flowers bloom at different times during the year, so our garden always has some color. My mother takes care of the flowers, and she really enjoys gardening. She says it helps her relax after work. We also have some trees in our garden. There is a big apple tree that gives us delicious apples every autumn. We also have a small cherry tree and an oak tree. The trees provide nice shade during hot summer days. In one corner of the garden, there is a small vegetable patch. We grow tomatoes, carrots, lettuce, and herbs. It's wonderful to have fresh vegetables for our meals. The vegetable patch requires daily care, but it's very rewarding to eat food we grew ourselves. Our garden also has a patio area. The patio has a table and 4 chairs where we eat outside during nice weather. We often have barbecues on the patio during summer evenings. There are some outdoor lights so we can stay outside even after sunset. As I finish this tour of my house, I want to tell you why I love living here so much. Every room has its own purpose and character. The living room is perfect for relaxing and spending time with family. The kitchen is ideal for cooking and sharing meals. The bedrooms provide privacy and rest. The bathroom is clean and functional. What I love most about my house is that it feels like home. Every object has its place, and every room serves our family's needs. The furniture is comfortable, the colors are pleasant, and everything is organized. When I come home after a long day, I immediately feel relaxed and happy. I hope you enjoyed this tour of my house. Now you know about all the different rooms and the furniture and objects in each one. Maybe you can describe your own house using some of the vocabulary you heard in my story. Remember, a home is not just about the rooms and furniture. It's about the people who live there and the memories you create together. Thank you for listening to my story about my home. I hope it helped you practice your English and learn some new words about houses and furniture. Keep practicing, and your English will continue to improve.
Hey there, English learners. Have you ever wondered what to say when you're feeling sick and need to see a doctor? Don't worry, we've all been there. Today's story will take you on a journey with Lisa as she visits the doctor's office. You'll discover exactly what happens from the moment she makes an appointment to getting helpful advice from Dr. Miller. This is your chance to learn useful phrases, medical vocabulary, and gain confidence for your next doctor visit. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into this practical English adventure together. At the doctor's office. Lisa felt terrible when she woke up this morning. Her head was hurting, her throat was sore, and she had a bad cough. She decided to visit Dr. Miller at the local clinic. She called the clinic early in the morning to make an appointment.
Good morning. City Medical Clinic. How can I help you?
Hello. I need to see a doctor today. I'm not feeling well.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's your name, please?
My name is Lisa Johnson.
Let me check our schedule. We have an appointment available at 2:30 this afternoon. Is that okay for you?
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
Great. Please arrive 15 minutes early to fill out some forms. See you this afternoon.
Lisa spent the morning resting at home. She drank hot tea and tried to sleep, but she still felt very sick. At 2:15, she arrived at the clinic. The waiting room was quite busy. There were several people waiting to see the doctor. Some people were coughing, others were reading magazines. Lisa went to the reception desk.
Hello, I have an appointment at 2:30. My name is Lisa Johnson.
Yes, here you are. Please fill out this form with your personal information and symptoms. Then take a seat in the waiting room. The doctor will see you soon.
Lisa filled out the form carefully. She wrote down all her symptoms: headache, sore throat, cough, and feeling very tired. After filling out the form, she returned it to the receptionist and sat down to wait. 20 minutes later, a nurse came out.
Lisa Johnson, the doctor is ready to see you now.
Lisa followed the nurse down a long hallway to Dr. Miller's office. Dr. Miller was a friendly woman in her 50s with kind eyes and a warm smile.
Good afternoon, Lisa. I'm Dr. Miller. Please have a seat. How are you feeling today?
Not very good, doctor. I've been feeling sick since yesterday.
I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell me about your symptoms?
Well, I have a really bad headache. It started yesterday morning. My throat is very sore, especially when I swallow. And I have this terrible cough that won't stop.
I see. Are you feeling tired?
Yes, very tired. I slept for 10 hours last night, but I still feel exhausted.
Do you have a fever?
I think so. I feel hot and cold at the same time.
Let me examine you. First, I'll check your temperature. I'll put a thermometer under your tongue. You have a fever of 101 degrees. That's quite high.
Is that bad, doctor?
It's not too serious, but we need to treat it. Now, let me look at your throat. Open your mouth wide and say, ah. Your throat is very red and swollen. That explains why it's so sore. Okay, now let me listen to your chest with a stethoscope. Take a deep breath. And another one. Good. Your lungs sound clear, which is good news. The cough is probably from your throat irritation.
So what do I have, doctor?
You have a throat infection, probably viral. It's quite common, especially this time of year.
Is it serious?
No, it's not serious, but you need to rest and take care of yourself. Let me give you some advice. First, you need to drink lots of fluids. Water is best, but warm tea with honey is also very good for your throat.
Should I drink cold water?
No. Avoid cold drinks. Warm or room temperature drinks are better when you have a sore throat.
What about food?
Eat light foods like soup, toast, or bananas. Avoid spicy or acidic foods like oranges or tomatoes. They will make your throat hurt more.
Should I take any medicine?
Yes, I recommend some over-the-counter medicine. Take acetaminophen or ibuprofen for your headache and fever. Follow the instructions on the bottle.
How often should I take it?
Every 6 to 8 hours, but don't take more than the recommended amount.
What about my cough?
For your cough, you can take cough drops or drink warm tea with honey. Honey is very soothing for the throat.
Should I go to work tomorrow?
No, you should stay home and rest. You're probably contagious, which means you could make other people sick. Stay home for at least 2 to 3 days.
How long will I feel sick?
Most people feel better in 5 to 7 days. But if you don't feel better after a week, or if you feel worse, please come back to see me.
What if my fever gets higher?
If your fever goes above 103 degrees, or if you have trouble breathing, go to the emergency room immediately.
That sounds scary.
Don't worry too much. Most people with your symptoms get better with rest and fluids. Just follow my advice, and you should feel better soon.
Is there anything else I should do?
Yes, get plenty of sleep. Your body needs rest to fight the infection. Also, wash your hands frequently to prevent spreading the illness to others.
Should I cover my mouth when I cough?
Absolutely. Cover your mouth and nose when you cough or sneeze. Use a tissue or cough into your elbow, not your hands.
What about my family? Will they get sick too?
They might. Try to stay in a separate room when possible. Don't share cups, plates, or utensils. And everyone should wash their hands often. Here are my recommendations written down so you don't forget. Any other questions?
I think that covers everything. Thank you so much, doctor.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself and remember to call if you don't feel better in a week.
Lisa left the doctor's office feeling worried, but also relieved. At least she knew what was wrong and how to treat it. She stopped at the pharmacy on her way home to buy the medicine Dr. Miller recommended. The pharmacist was very helpful.
These medicines will help with your fever and headache. Take them with food to avoid stomach problems.
Thank you. The doctor also recommended cough drops.
Yes, these honey lemon cough drops are very popular. They taste good and help soothe your throat.
At home, Lisa followed all of Dr. Miller's advice. She drank lots of warm tea with honey, took her medicine on time, and got plenty of rest. By the end of the week, she was feeling much better and ready to return to work.
You're listening to This Real English Listening Practice. Real conversations, real English, real learning.
Ordering food. A day of eating out. It was Saturday morning, and I woke up feeling hungry. The sun was shining, and I wanted to have a nice day. I decided to go out and order food in different places. I thought it would be fun, and I could try different things to eat and drink. First, I got ready. I put on my shoes, my jacket, and my hat. I checked my bag. I had my wallet, my phone, and my keys. I was ready to go. I left my house and walked down the street. There was a small cafe on the corner. The smell of fresh bread and coffee came from inside. I wanted to start my day with breakfast. I went inside the cafe. It was warm and cozy. I looked around. There were small tables and chairs. There were people drinking coffee and eating breakfast. I smiled and went to the counter. I said hello to the woman behind the counter. She smiled and said hello back. I told her that I wanted to order breakfast. I asked what she had. She told me there were many choices: toast, croissants, muffins, eggs, and fruit salad. I thought for a moment. I said that I wanted toast with butter and jam and a cup of coffee with milk. She asked me if I wanted sugar in my coffee. I said no, thank you. She told me the price. I took out my wallet, gave her the money, and waited for my change. She gave me a small number on a card and told me to wait at my table. I found a small table by the window. I sat down. The sun was shining through the glass. I watched people walk past outside. After a few minutes, the woman brought my food. The toast was warm and the jam was sweet. The coffee was hot and smelled good. I thanked her. I ate slowly and enjoyed my breakfast. I thought about my day. I wanted to order lunch somewhere new. When I finished, I took my plate and cup to the counter. I said goodbye and left the cafe. I walked through the park. The trees were green and there were people walking dogs. After about an hour, I felt hungry again. It was lunchtime. I saw a small Italian restaurant. I decided to go inside. The restaurant had wooden tables and chairs. There were pictures of Italy on the walls. A waiter came to me and asked if I wanted a table for one. I said yes. He showed me a small table near the wall. I sat down. He gave me a menu. I opened it and looked inside. There were pizzas, pasta dishes, salads, and soups. I thought about what I wanted. I decided to order a margarita pizza and a glass of water. The waiter came back. I told him I wanted the margarita pizza. I said I wanted water to drink. He asked if I wanted anything else, maybe a starter. I said no, thank you, just the pizza and water. He smiled, took my menu, and left. I waited. The smell of pizza came from the kitchen. It made me hungrier. After 10 minutes, the waiter brought my water. I thanked him and took a sip. It was cold and refreshing. After a few more minutes, he brought my pizza. It was hot and fresh. The cheese melted over the tomato sauce. I thanked him again. I cut a piece and took a bite. The pizza was delicious. The crust was soft in the middle and crispy at the edges. The cheese was creamy, and the tomato sauce was rich. I ate slowly, enjoying every bite. When I finished, the waiter came back and asked if I wanted dessert. I asked what desserts they had. He said they had ice cream, tiramisu, and fruit salad. I said I wanted 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream. He brought it a few minutes later. It was sweet and creamy. When I finished, I asked for the bill. The waiter brought it. I took out my wallet, paid the bill, and thanked him. I left the restaurant feeling happy. It was afternoon now, but I wanted one more food experience for the day. I decided to get a takeaway dinner from a food truck. I walked for a while and saw a colorful food truck in the town square. There was a sign that said burgers and fries. I walked up to the window. A man inside the truck smiled at me. I said hello. I told him I wanted to order a cheeseburger and a small fries. He asked if I wanted a drink. I said yes. A bottle of water, please. He told me the price. I gave him the money and waited. While I waited, I looked around. People were sitting on benches, eating their food. Some children were playing nearby. After a few minutes, the man called my name. He gave me a paper bag with my burger and fries, and the bottle of water. I thanked him. I found a bench and sat down. I opened the bag. The burger smelled amazing. The fries were golden and crispy. I took a bite of the burger. It was juicy and full of flavor. I ate and watched the sunset. The sky turned orange and pink. When I finished my meal, I felt full and happy. I thought about my day. In the morning, I ordered breakfast in the cafe. At lunchtime, I ordered pizza in the Italian restaurant. In the evening, I ordered a burger and fries from the food truck. Each time, I had to say hello, ask for the food, choose a drink, and pay. It was easy and enjoyable. I liked trying different foods and meeting friendly people. I decided that next weekend, I would do it again, maybe in a different part of town. Ordering food was not just about eating. It was about the experience, the smells, the tastes, and the people. That night, I went home and thought about my favorite meal of the day. It was hard to choose. The breakfast toast was simple and warm. The pizza was delicious. The burger was full of flavor. I liked them all. I went to bed feeling happy and satisfied. It had been a good day of ordering food.
You're listening to This Real English Listening Practice. Real conversations, real English, real learning.
Hello, English learners. Today I want to tell you a story about Sarah and her shopping trip. Sarah needs new clothes for her new job. She goes to a big clothing store in the city center. Listen carefully to learn useful phrases for shopping and talking about clothes. Sarah wakes up early on Saturday morning. She looks at her wardrobe. I need new clothes for my new job, she thinks. I need a nice dress, a jacket, and some shoes. Sarah takes the bus to the city center. The clothing store is very big. It has 3 floors. The first floor has women's clothes. The second floor has men's clothes. The third floor has shoes and accessories. Sarah enters the store. A friendly shop assistant comes to help her.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Yes, please. I need some clothes for work. I need a dress and a jacket.
Of course. What size are you?
I'm usually size 12, but sometimes I need size 14.
No problem. Let me show you our work clothes. Follow me, please.
The shop assistant takes Sarah to the work clothes section. There are many beautiful dresses and jackets. Sarah sees a blue dress. She likes it very much.
I like this blue dress. Can I try it on?
Yes, of course. Do you want size 12 or size 14?
Can I try both sizes, please?
Absolutely. Here is size 12. And here is size 14. The changing room is over there.
Sarah goes to the changing room. First, she tries on the blue dress in size 12. It is too small, the sleeves are too short, and the dress is too tight around her waist. Sarah comes out of the changing room.
This size is too small. The dress is too tight, and the sleeves are too short.
Try the bigger size. Size 14 might be better for you.
Sarah goes back to the changing room. She tries on the blue dress in size 14. This size is much better. The dress is not too tight, and the sleeves are the right length.
This size is perfect. The dress fits very well. It's not too tight and not too loose.
Great! The blue color looks beautiful on you. Do you want to look at jackets now?
Yes, please. I need a jacket to wear with this dress.
The shop assistant shows Sarah different jackets. There is a black jacket, a gray jacket, and a navy blue jacket.
Here are some nice jackets. This black jacket is very popular. This gray jacket is lighter than the black one. And this navy blue jacket matches your dress perfectly.
Sarah looks at all three jackets. She touches the material. The black jacket feels the nicest, but the navy blue jacket matches her dress better.
The black jacket feels nice, but I think the navy blue jacket is better with my dress. Can I try it on?
Of course. What size jacket do you usually wear?
Size 14, like the dress.
Here is the navy blue jacket in size 14.
Sarah tries on the jacket with the dress. They look perfect together. The jacket is not too big and not too small. The sleeves are the right length.
This is perfect. The jacket fits well and it looks good with the dress.
Excellent choice. Do you need anything else? Shoes? A handbag?
Actually, yes. I need black shoes for work. Do you have a shoe department?
Yes. Shoes are on the 3rd floor. But first, let me show you some handbags. This black handbag is smaller than your current bag, but it's perfect for work. And this brown handbag is bigger. It can carry more things.
Sarah looks at both handbags. The black handbag is smaller and more elegant. The brown handbag is bigger and more practical.
The black handbag is prettier, but the brown handbag is more practical. I think the black one is better for work. It's smaller and more professional.
Good choice. The black handbag matches your jacket perfectly. Now, shall we go to the shoe department?
Sarah and the shop assistant take the elevator to the 3rd floor. The shoe department is very big. There are many different types of shoes: high heels, flat shoes, boots, sandals, and sports shoes.
What kind of shoes do you need for work?
I need comfortable black shoes. Not too high, not too flat, something in the middle.
I have the perfect shoes for you. Look at these black shoes. The heel is not too high, only 5 centimeters. They are very comfortable for work.
Sarah tries on the shoes. They are size 6. The shoes feel comfortable, but they are a little tight.
These shoes are comfortable, but they're a bit tight. Do you have them in a bigger size?
Let me check. Yes, I have them in size 6.5. Try these.
Sarah tries on the bigger size. They are much more comfortable.
These are perfect. They're not too tight and not too loose. They're very comfortable.
Wonderful! So you want the blue dress in size 14, the navy blue jacket in size 14, the black handbag, and the black shoes in size 6.5. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. How much is everything?
Let me calculate. The dress is £45, the jacket is £35, the handbag is £20, and the shoes are £40. The total is £140.
Sarah thinks about the price. It's expensive, but she needs these clothes for work.
That's quite expensive. Do you have any discounts?
Actually, yes. This week we have a special offer. If you buy more than £100 worth of clothes, you get 10% off.
That's great. So how much is the total with the discount?
With 10% off, the total is £126.
Perfect. I'll take everything.
Sarah pays for her new clothes. The shop assistant puts everything in nice shopping bags.
Here are your new clothes. The dress and jacket will be perfect for your new job. The handbag and shoes complete the look beautifully.
Thank you so much for your help. You were very kind and patient.
You're welcome. Enjoy your new clothes. And good luck with your new job.
Sarah leaves the store with her new clothes. She feels happy and confident. She has a beautiful dress, a matching jacket, an elegant handbag, and comfortable shoes. She is ready for her new job. On the bus home, Sarah thinks about her shopping experience. The shop assistant was very helpful. Sarah learned that it's important to try on clothes before buying them. She also learned that sometimes you need a bigger size in one shop and a smaller size in another shop. Each shop is different. When Sarah gets home, she tries on her new clothes again. She looks in the mirror. The blue dress is beautiful and professional. The navy blue jacket matches perfectly. The black handbag is small but elegant. The black shoes are comfortable and stylish. Sarah is very happy with her purchases. She thinks, "Tomorrow is Sunday. I will wash and iron my new clothes. On Monday, I will wear my new outfit to work. I will feel confident and professional." Sarah hangs her new dress and jacket in the wardrobe. She puts the handbag and shoes in their proper places. She feels excited about Monday morning.
Hey there, English learners! Are you ready for an exciting story? Today, I have a special story about social media habits. This story is perfect for A2 level students who want to improve their listening skills. You'll hear simple vocabulary, everyday situations, and natural conversations. So grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's dive into this interesting tale about how social media can change our lives. Maya's social media journey. Hi everyone, my name is Lisa, and I want to tell you about my friend Maya. Maya is 22 years old and she's a university student. She studies psychology and lives in a small apartment near her campus. Maya loves coffee, books, and spending time with her friends. But Maya has a problem. She spends too much time on social media. Let me tell you Maya's story from the beginning. Maya wakes up every morning at 7 o'clock. The first thing she does? She checks her phone. She looks at Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. She scrolls and scrolls and scrolls. Just 5 minutes, Maya always says to herself. But 5 minutes becomes 30 minutes. 30 minutes becomes 1 hour. Oh no, Maya says every morning. I'm late again. Maya runs to the bathroom. She brushes her teeth quickly. She puts on her clothes. She grabs her bag and runs to university. Maya is always rushing. She's always stressed in the morning because she spends too much time on her phone. At university, Maya sits in her classes, but she doesn't listen to her professors. She looks at her phone under the desk. She checks Instagram during history class. She watches TikTok videos during math class. She reads Facebook posts during English class. Maya, can you answer the question? Her professor asks. Sorry, can you repeat the question? Maya says. She feels embarrassed. This happens every day. During lunch break, Maya sits with her friends in the cafeteria. But Maya doesn't talk to her friends. She looks at her phone. She takes photos of her food. She posts the photos on Instagram. She checks how many likes she gets. Maya, are you listening to me? Her friend Jessica asks. Yes, I'm listening, Maya says. But she's not listening. She's looking at her phone. Jessica feels sad. All of Maya's friends feel sad. They want to talk to Maya, but Maya is always busy with her phone. After university, Maya goes home. She sits on her sofa. She opens her laptop. She checks Instagram on her laptop and on her phone at the same time. She compares her life to other people's lives. Look at Jennifer's vacation photos, Maya thinks. She's in Paris. Why am I not in Paris? Look at Mike's new car. Why don't I have a new car? Look at Sophie's perfect boyfriend. Why don't I have a perfect boyfriend? Maya feels jealous. She feels unhappy. She feels like her life is boring compared to other people's lives. Maya scrolls through social media for hours. She watches makeup tutorials on YouTube. She looks at fashion photos on Instagram. She reads relationship advice on Facebook. She watches funny videos on TikTok. Time passes quickly. Maya looks at the clock. It's 11 o'clock at night. Oh no, Maya says. I have homework to do. I have an essay to write. I have a test tomorrow. Maya tries to study, but she's tired. Her eyes hurt from looking at screens all day. She can't concentrate. She keeps checking her phone every 5 minutes. Just one quick look, Maya tells herself. But one quick look becomes 30 minutes of scrolling. Maya stays up until 2 o'clock in the morning. She finally goes to bed, but she can't sleep. She thinks about all the things she saw on social media. She thinks about her homework that she didn't finish. She feels stressed and anxious. The next morning, Maya wakes up tired. She feels exhausted. But what does she do first? She checks her phone again. The cycle continues. This routine continues for weeks. Maya's grades start to get worse. She fails her first test. She doesn't finish her assignments on time. Her professors are disappointed. Maya's relationships with her friends get worse too. Her friends stop inviting her to parties. They stop asking her to have lunch together. They feel ignored by Maya. One day, Maya's best friend, Amy, decides to talk to her. "Maya, we need to talk," Amy says. "Sure, what's up?" Maya says, looking at her phone. "Maya, look at me. Put your phone down," Amy says seriously. Maya looks up from her phone. Amy looks worried.
"Maya, I'm concerned about you. You're always on your phone. When we talk, you don't listen. When we eat together, you take photos instead of enjoying the food. When we walk together, you look at your phone instead of talking to me." Maya feels defensive. "That's not true. I listen to you." "Maya, yesterday I told you that my grandmother is sick. Do you remember what you said?" Maya thinks. She doesn't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember." "You said, 'That's nice,' without looking up from your phone," Amy says sadly. "Maya, social media is changing you. You're becoming a different person." Maya feels shocked. She realizes that Amy is right. She's been ignoring her friends. She's been missing important moments. She's been living her life through a screen. "I'm sorry, Amy. I didn't realize. What should I do?" Amy smiles. "I have an idea. Why don't you try a social media break? Just for 1 week. No Instagram, no Facebook, no TikTok." Maya feels scared. "A whole week? But what if I miss something important?" "Maya, what important things have you learned from social media this week?" Maya thinks. She can't remember anything important. She remembers funny videos, photos of food, and celebrity gossip. But nothing important. "You're right," Maya says. "I'll try it." 1 week without social media. The first day without social media is difficult for Maya. She wakes up and automatically reaches for her phone. But she stops herself. Instead, she gets up and makes breakfast. She eats breakfast slowly and enjoys the taste of her coffee. Maya arrives at university on time for the first time in months. She sits in her classes and listens to her professors. She takes notes. She asks questions. She feels more focused.
During lunch break, Maya sits with her friends. She doesn't look at her phone. She listens to Jessica's story about her weekend. She laughs at Tom's jokes. She feels connected to her friends again. "Maya, you seem different today," Jessica says. "You seem more present." Maya smiles. "I'm trying to spend less time on social media." Her friends are happy. They enjoy talking to Maya without competing with her phone for attention. After university, Maya goes home. She sits on her sofa. But instead of opening her laptop, she opens a book. She reads for an hour. She feels relaxed and peaceful. Maya finishes her homework in 2 hours. Usually it takes her 4 hours because she keeps checking social media. She goes to bed early and sleeps well. The second day is easier. Maya wakes up feeling rested. She doesn't check her phone first thing in the morning. She does some stretching exercises. She makes a healthy breakfast. Maya continues this routine for the rest of the week. Each day gets easier. She reads more books. She exercises more. She spends quality time with her friends. She sleeps better. At the end of the week, Amy asks Maya, "How do you feel?" "I feel amazing," Maya says. "I have more time. I feel less stressed. I'm sleeping better. My friendships are improving. I'm doing better in my classes." "Do you want to go back to social media?" Amy asks. Maya thinks carefully. "I want to use social media, but differently. I want to control it, not let it control me." Maya decides to make some changes. She sets specific times for social media. She checks Instagram only twice a day, once in the morning for 10 minutes and once in the evening for 20 minutes. That's it. Maya deletes the social media apps from her phone. Now she can only check social media on her laptop at home. This makes it less convenient to check constantly. Maya unfollows accounts that make her feel bad about herself. She stops following people who make her feel jealous. Instead, she follows accounts that inspire her and make her feel positive. Maya also makes some new rules for herself. No phones during meals. No phones when spending time with friends. No phones 1 hour before bedtime. No phones first thing in the morning. Maya starts following these rules every day. At first, it's difficult. She has the habit of checking her phone constantly. But slowly, it becomes easier. Months pass. Maya's life improves significantly. Her grades improve because she can concentrate better in class. She finishes her assignments on time. Her professors notice the positive changes. Maya's friendships become stronger. Her friends enjoy spending time with her because she's present and engaged. They have deeper conversations. They make better memories together. Maya feels happier and more confident. She doesn't compare herself to other people as much. She focuses on her own life and her own goals. Maya also discovers new hobbies. She starts painting. She joins a book club. She learns to cook new recipes. She has more time for activities that make her feel fulfilled. One day, Maya reflects on her journey. She thinks about how different her life is now compared to before. Before, I was living other people's lives through social media, Maya thinks. I was watching other people live while I wasn't really living my own life. Now, I'm living my own life. I'm present in my own moments. Maya is grateful to Amy for helping her realize her problem. She's proud of herself for making positive changes. Maya still uses social media, but now it's a small part of her life, not the center of her life. She uses it to stay connected with old friends, to get news, and to find inspiration. But she doesn't let it control her daily routine. Maya's story teaches us an important lesson. Social media can be useful and fun, but it can also become addictive. It's important to use social media mindfully. We should control our social media habits, not let social media control us. Many people today have similar problems to Maya's old habits. They check their phones constantly. They feel anxious without their phones. They compare themselves to others on social media. They miss real-life moments because they're busy taking photos for social media. But, like Maya, we can all make positive changes. We can set boundaries with social media. We can create phone-free times and spaces. We can focus on real relationships and real experiences. Remember, social media is a tool. Like any tool, it can help us or harm us, depending on how we use it. The key is to use it intentionally, not automatically. Maya's story continues today. She's still in university, still studying psychology, but now she's more focused on her studies. She's happier with her friends. She's more present in her daily life. Sometimes Maya feels tempted to check social media more often. Sometimes she misses the constant stimulation of scrolling through feeds. But then she remembers how much better her life became when she changed her habits. Maya often gives advice to other students who struggle with social media addiction. She tells them her story. She encourages them to try a social media break, just like she did. Start small, Maya always says. Try 1 day without social media. Then try 1 week. You'll be surprised how much better you feel. And that's the end of Maya's story. But maybe it's the beginning of your story. Maybe you recognize some of Maya's old habits in your own life. Maybe you want to make some changes too. What do you think? Do you spend too much time on social media? Do you check your phone first thing in the morning? If you answered yes to these questions, maybe it's time to follow Maya's example. Try a social media break. Set some boundaries. Focus on real life instead of virtual life. Your future self will thank you for it.